What's up, guys? You know who it is. It's your boy Kenny with JDM Muscle, and today I've got a pretty easy video and a cool video to make. A few people ask me questions, how easy is it to change the oil on a Honda S2000? Well, I'm going to show you just how simple it is. Hardest part is probably getting the car up onto some sort of brick or a piece of wood just to get it high enough. So let me show you how easy it is. Alright guys, as you can see, the way the motor's set up, it's pretty easy to locate everything. Especially if you're not running the stock air box anymore. With a cold air intake, something like that, it really opens up this area. Now of course, oil cap, right here. Let's just take that off now. As for the oil filter, quite as easy as well. Mine really stands out right here. Mine is blue. But first, let's get underneath the car. I'll show you where the drain plug is, and let's drain that oil. Alright guys, looks like everything's positioned. Car's up high enough now. I was able to get, I had to use 3 pieces of wood just to kind of get it up a little bit to get the jack underneath. I've got one jack stand underneath there, so let's get underneath. I'll show you where the drain plug is. Alright guys, got the drain plug taken off. Let me show you where it's at. Alright guys, now that we're under the car, you can see right where it is. Right on the bottom of the motor. My oil's pretty black. It's a lot of autocross runs. But that is where it's at. And that's a 17 millimeter. Alright guys, now that we have all the oil drained, with that same 17 millimeter, let's put that drain plug back in, fill this thing up. Alright guys, next part is, let's locate the used oil filter. It's going to be right here. Let's get this off. Boom. There's the old one. Alright guys, here's the next part. Just opened up my oil filter. Now I always like to add a little bit of oil right into it. Right before I'm getting ready to put it onto the car. I like to take a little bit, rub it right on that outer ring, that seal. That way, as soon as you put it onto the car, and it's that time for the next oil change, it's a little bit easier to come off. That way that rubber seal isn't melted onto the car. So, just like that, little oil right on that seal. Alright guys, now it's time to put the oil filter back on. Just spins on. Now I always like to go hand tight, just snug. Nothing overly tight, that way the next time you can get it right off. Now we're on the last step. Let's add the oil. Alright guys, last and final step. Let's add the oil. Now, I know the manual has said around 5.1 quarts. With filter, I've always believed in around that 5.4, 5.5, 5.6. I guess the best way would be just to fill it, say, to the maybe 5.4, 5.3, check it. And then if you have to add a little bit more, add a little bit more, but don't just go crazy and over add. Alright guys, I'm going to add right where I said, 5.25. Gonna give that a try, and that should be it. Alright guys, now to the best part of ever working on a car. My favorite part of working on a car is when it's finally done, you can start them up.